Hello. Can everyone hear me? I think we should be live and everything should be in order right now. Sound off in the chat if I am coming in loud and clear. A little bit muffed. Well, that sounds good. How about now? A little bit better? Oh, me and audio issues. I got a new microphone, you see, and I have been trying to set it up properly. Maybe I'll boost my volume a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that should be fine. Still nothing like the previous streams. In a good or bad way. Anyways, welcome to everyone who's here. Welcome King of Muffins. Welcome Just a Human 2367. Welcome Severn 9033. Yeah, no, that's the fan. I can't do anything about it. This PC is on its last legs. When I move, I'll try to move it away, but I'm currently in a little bit of a cupboard. Anyways, welcome all. Glad that you all could join me. We'll see if we can get some good public multiplayer lobbies going on. I won't waste any more of your time, so I'm just going to be booting up the lobby. You should see it in the multiplayer selection screen. Technically there is King of Muffins, it's dead. We already got someone. It's dead because I don't really like holding like public servers and stuff like that. It's a weird responsibility to have, I suppose. And you know, I'm not particularly popular enough. Azoline, hi. I thought you wouldn't be able to join today. That's cool. Yeah, there is a stream for everyone. I actually posted the stream link in the Discord, the message you replied to. But yeah, there's always a stream for these. Let's see, is there anything where this art is from? Always, when you ask where this art is from, do you mean the thumbnail? If you're asking about the thumbnail, I make those. Actually, yeah, I make those. I make one of those for each stream. Try to make it unique. But of course, there's only so many compositions you can have. Seeing as you're a 32-player event for entire playbase, you're big enough, I suppose. I suppose I am big enough. Though, speaking of 32 players, a lot less players today than the last two times, where I think we reached the maximum of 20 last time. Not that it really matters. I'm happy, as if we get like 2 players, I'm happy, if you ask me, but it's good to see that that there's still some joining. I didn't see a notification at all. Yeah, I guess maybe YouTube's doing the whole thing again, where it's not sending out. I mean, these are bi-weekly, and a lot of things happen in 2 weeks, so people might just forget. But I also don't want to like constantly post like, hey, you streamed this on Saturday, hey, you streamed this Saturday, you know? That kind of annoys people. Still, 8 people ain't bad. I'm happy with 8 people on this. Would be cool to get into the double decimals, but I'll take whatever I can get. See. Is it a single one or multiple? Just a human. We are planning to. I tend to go run about these for 3 hours. So if so, you know, we get a couple of them in. It kind of depends on how long each of them are. Hey, Mr. Mensha. Hey, I remember you from the first one. Welcome. People are typing in chat as well. Okay, so there's 7 concurrent viewers and there are 8 people in here. When able to join today, I didn't finish my work like 15 minutes ago. Oh, wow. Well, lucky. By the way, rule voting is on. So if you want to vote for artifacts, you can do that. If you just want to run without artifacts, you know, by all means, go ahead. You'll be fine with posts like that, be a good reminder. Oh, hi, Christ, also, I think. Or is it Christ or Christ? Well, if it's, you know, the one and only Christ. I guess I'll make, like... I guess I'll do the posts. I'll try to make some funny images to make them less obnoxious. But I'm going to be running multiple. If there's anyone in oh well, there we got one more. You're here. Hey, Death by Noob, welcome. You're here, you're here. I don't recognize anyone here. I assume none of you are from the Risk of Rain 1 Discord. Or just using weird name. Well, 20 prestige. Are we just doing Origin? You know, to be honest, I wouldn't mind a normal room with just Origin. I saw a post about this, so here I am. You're new here? Oh, cool. Hi. In case someone is not in the stream, I'm just gonna type in the chat. I did post this on Reddit, and I said, hey, you don't have to join the stream if you don't want to. If more people want to join, I can't hire to prestige. 2 people get all the boss loot and everyone else gets to suffer the extra bosses. Yeah, I can see. I think prestige is fun in theory, but eventually everyone just kind of like constantly activates every single one of the altars, and you end up with just like 50 of them, like 50 mountain shrines stacking up together. Anyways, I'll be readying up now. If more people want to join, they can join the next one. We'll be going on for this one. Yeah, you were. From the last stream, I remember. Always good to see the recurring faces. I'm just going to be playing Huntress. I know, I'm never not in the mood for Huntress Friend. I'll be trying Pierce, actually. I prefer Strafe, to be honest. I know, something about it just feels like it's more satisfying to me. Oh, yeah! Oh, look at that. No looping characters. We're all unique. And not a single commando either. Last time I did this, there were like 50 commandos either, like going on about. Very popular character, to my surprise. It's a canon roster, yeah. Well, actually, see, there might be people in chat who aren't on stream who I'm replying to, so... But, you know, that doesn't matter. Now, I've been going on about a lot of the time in Risk of Rain how I feel like people don't, like, you know, work together, everyone just kind of runs off and does their own thing. So, today I'm going to try to rectify that a little bit, and I'm going to be, like, sticking to one player like glue. How about you, Sever, huh? I'm going to be sticking to you like glue. Wherever you go, I'll be your shadow, alright? And we'll deal with this together. I take those friendly gunshots are there as an agreement. Alright, okay. You and me, boss. Now I see the thing that's kind of interesting with these big multiplayer lobbies is that if you get like, you know, like 10, 15 players, you just kind of outscale the game. But if you have like maybe 7 or 9, I'm not really sure if the game actually kind of becomes like semi-balanced. Oh right, and the Imp Shrines. That actually I didn't know, that the Imp Shrines, they stack based on how many players there are in the lobby, which I find interesting. It's an interesting consideration. And boy do they stack. Did we get everyone? Hey, 56 foot clover. That will help everyone. Since when is there a secret item, or is this a multiplayer thing? Oof, beats me. Oh, someone found the teleporter. Another Imp Shrine. Well, these are gonna take a little bit. Christ. It's a massacre. Oh, lucky you. Yeah, that's a good item. Oh. I wonder which character benefits the most out of Brilliant Behemoth. I guess that's a question depending a little bit on like the what you kind of want from Brilliant Behemoth, whether you want like pure damage or yeah, by all means take I don't care. All of you can take whatever items you want. Oh goodness me. Yeah, whether you want like a Brilliant Behemoth purely for the damage or the AoE. Yeah, there's a bunch of like secret chests. Kind of funny. Oh my god, look at all these chests right here. It's like a buffet. You can take those to server, I don't care for any of those. I'm running Pierce, so my proc coefficient is pretty bad. Not proc coefficient, but like my proccing ability, but I will take the gold gun. This is much like different from the super big multiplayer lobbies, like the ones with like 20 or 15 player. Much more relaxed. I almost kind of prefer it like this. But I guess we'll see how this like scales in the later levels. Well, by the way, just activate teleporter whenever. I don't think coordination... well, we are not that many players. Well, no, Sever, you're in the street. It's anarchy rules, alright? Everyone just go about, do whatever. This isn't Payday the Heist, we don't have to like work together. Every survivor for himself, their self. Anyways, we should probably go, yeah. Guess everyone's just busy looting, no one's active in the teleporter. Alright. Well, Sever, thanks for the cooperation. Let's see, I want to stick to a new player for each level. So, let's see. How about you, Ultra? Alright? You'll be the shield, I'll be the support. Or like the damage support. It's so weird to me. I feel like the player density is almost higher now than last time, even if we are like not nearly as many players. Wow, I missed that cluster bomb. Yeah, I'm not taking busting fungus. You know, I still dream about the whole idea of the like tactical version of Risk of Rain, you know, where you have to work together, like as a proper team. But didn't mean to do that. But I do wonder if you were to like go about that route, like how close could you get to that with just like normal Risk of Rain, with artifacts and whatnot. So I think... Oh wait, actually I play a controller. On controller it's like you click in the joystick, I believe. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll take that. But on mouse and keyboard I'm not quite sure. I play on controller, you might be able to hear the clicking, I'm sorry about that. Oh, that wisp was gone quickly. Interesting. It seems like the game doesn't scale nearly as aggressively. I mean, it makes sense, right? It wouldn't scale as aggressively on 15 players as it would... Oh, it wouldn't scale as aggressively on 9 players as it would like 15 players. But this is much less than I thought. Someone got the great wrist plug. Well, congratulations. These streams tend to be, or lobbies, tend to be a great way to farm... whatchamacallit, logs. We got a bunch of them last time. God, there's no enemies left for me to fight. Oh wow, Timekeeper secrets. Or no, unstable stopwatch. I always mix up those two, timekeeper secret and unstable stopwatch. I mean, I guess they're both time related. Alright. I guess I have to use the game chat more. Evil R. I'm not quite sure what the difference is between a good R and an evil R. Also, money seems to be a little bit more of a problem. Curious. Okay, R now. I'm making the executive decision. Sorry everyone, we're leaving. Got places to be. Oh, perfect. Can scrap these medical drones. Is there ever really, like, unless you have arms race, is there really any merit to having drones? Well, in the original I would say no, but in the remake there are those like drone manufacturers, the one where you can put like 3 identical ones. I still think the extra items might be a bit better, because I've been in so many situations where I get like stuck with 2 of the same kind of drone, and it's then at that point, you know, you just rather have the items. But the drones, I know, they just never scale properly. Guess I'm still following you, Ultra. Oh, there's a blighted clayman there. He really won't let me go. Thank God for the fire trail, so I can actually see him. I really like the invisibility of the blighted elites. I always thought that was like such a neat little detail. As long as like they don't move, you can't see them. They can kind of sneak up on you, especially in returns where they don't have like the health bar, like they do in the original Risk of Rain, where you're always kind of aware of their existence. I do think it should have been 2 drones to upgrade, but the upgrades aren't as powerful. I guess it would have seen more use then, because those like triple drone upgrades are ridiculously powerful. Got Scavenger at 9 minutes. Guess the scaling is finally kicking up a little bit. Oh, here comes the imp. I think Origin was like the only artifact we enabled, right? It's really satisfying to get a gold drone. It's pretty damn good. It's not just satisfying, it's like genuinely super strong. Scavenger stuck in the air. Oh, poor guy. Hey, gold-plated bomb, everyone's favorite item. Can we keep the evil alive? No clue what that's about. If you mean us, if we're the evil, well, I mean, in Risk of... I guess... I've heard that apparently, like, the UEC Contact Light has been retconned to, like, willingly have, like, gone to Petri Core 5. Oh, shit, we lost Miss Dementia. Rest in peace. Which in that case would, I guess, make the UEC Contact slightly worse, and therefore all the strivers in the first game a bit worse. But otherwise, you know, the first game, who is the real villain? I guess it's Providence, right, for crashing our ship, but he's also Benevolent. Yeah, I can go on about that forever. Yeah, there's research mission between Contact Light, Crash, and... Oh wait, there's a research mission between? There's events between the first and the second game? God, I'm so, like, grossly out of touch with the lore. You know, gold-plated bomb might actually be much better in these, like, super big lobbies. Because there's, like, there's more money than you know what to do with. Which makes the gold-plated bomb really good. Drop one right here. Keep the vagrants there. God damn it! Yeah, shame about the whole terrible blast radius of the gold-plated bomb. Hey, at least it refunds some of your money. Hey. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with the gold-plated bomb. I wanna test it out in the multiplayer lobbies. No, I see. Between Risk of Rain 1 and 2. Anyone want your corpse? Wait, can you recycle yourself? No way, that's not a thing they implemented. Oh my god, oh, that's brutal! What the... I've never seen that. Oh, that's so funny. Wow, I carry a piece of Miss Dementia with me now. Oh, that would be... Oh wow, that's a great, like, narrative thing. Oh, that would be so cool. In multiplayer games, one of the players dies, you can like carry a piece of them with you. Oh. God, there should be a game to implement that. Well, I guess there's like certain games where you can like carry the corpse of your friends. What was that game called? Lethal Company, is that it? I'm very out of touch with like the modern games. Can't you like carry the corpses there and then sell them off or something? The King of Muffin Guys plays pretty well. Yeah, I know, right? Wait a minute, take off that mustache! It's great? Yeah, absolutely. It's a very like a fan-made thing to do. That was that Repo? I don't know, all those games blend together to me. Yeah, we could just leave. I feel like, I remember when this game used to have like much more like public lobbies. And even Risk of Rain 2 when it did. There was way more, I felt like there was too much like waiting around for, like everyone is done but no one wants to like press the teleporter in case there's like this one person who isn't finished. But I feel like, you know, you can just press it. Like even if you just missed out on one item, I feel like the time save might be worth it. Epic Sun user? No clue what that's about. Oh, I see. Miss Dementia. Yeah, she's using Artificer's Sun. Yeah, I can't get that ability to work, but apparently it's pretty good. I saw a video not too long ago of someone running all the alternate skills for Artificer, and it was pretty impressive, but very clunky. You've been trying full ult. Oh, I see. I guess it also works a bit better when you have like someone to like distract the enemies as well. I feel like Artificer is a very like good support character that really benefits of like having someone else to play off of. Ow! Yeah, someone who doesn't, you know, suck. Wait, is there a metal scrapper somewhere? Oh well, hey, there's an unstable Tesla coil here. If anyone wants it, you know, one of the best items in the game. Chilling. Oh, that's interesting. The loader like pylon buffer works on the dead drones as well. Hey, take me, someone. Carry a piece of me with you. I get to spectate for a bit now. But I guess looting takes a little bit longer too, when you have more players going on. Works on all allies. Yeah, I know it works on the drones that you can buy or repair. I didn't know it worked on the dead drones. That pylon is like much better than the normal pylons, right? I feel like there's no real reason. Like even, yeah, I know the normal loader pylons have like better AoE, but I don't know, the buff is just so good. I mean, especially now here on like multiplayer. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the alternate abilities in Risk of Rain Returns were just like straight upgrades. like Acrid's alternative primary melee attack. You know, just being able to hit more than one target. I don't see like the extra damage from the normal attack doing much good. Or like Pierce. Yeah, Metal Scrap is useless. It's just... it's a joke item, essentially. Some ults are downgrades. Let me think, which one would be... I guess... no, Warp Arrow wouldn't be a downgrade. Artificer has some funky ults. Oh, rest in peace, Miss Dementia. Wow. Yeah, things are heating up quite a lot already. It's such a different dynamic. Well, yeah. That one is, I guess, more of like a multiplayer thing. Yeah, no, I can see that. And I guess Enforcer's grenade launcher is pretty rough too. But that's because Riot Shotgun is such an amazing ability. Probably one of like the best primaries. It's just stuck on a very bad character. Okay, well, okay, Sniper's ult utility. Oh no, Sniper's ult utility. Yeah, because you have to like have a shot in the chamber for it. And the ult primary is of course a joke item, as is Engineers. Like I feel like in Risk of Rain Turns, the ults are either just straight upgrades or like big jokes. Grenade Launcher was supposed to be reloadable when you wanted to. I guess that would have made it feel a little bit better. I just think Riot Shotgun is so good. Flying shits won't really be alone even when I'm a drone. Yeah, no, oh wow, those are 3 Elder overloading Voldemorians. Well, Sever, no pressure, it's all up to you, buddy. You think they're also great ults here? Yeah. I think... well, yeah, Commando's ult... but I think Commando's ult has that problem where, for example, I don't see any reason to run Suppressive Fire over the shotgun. Because Commandos struggles with burst damage, and just having an ability to fix that is really, just really helpful. Especially when Suppressive Fire isn't a particularly impressive skill. Acrid's alternatives are the most unique. Ah! Wow. Rest in peace. Wow, it seems. It seems like, how many players was this? 9? Hey, cool gamer. Good to see you. Well, hey, it happens. But if you want to join, we just died. So, perfect timing. Ult primary feels like a Risk of Rain 2 ult ability. Yeah, for which one? Sorry, I was reading the other... I have 2 chats to follow. I feel like I'm going cross-eyed trying to read the YouTube chat sometimes and keep a track on it as well as the game chat. Acrid. Yeah, no... yeah. And I was never too impressed with the alternate abilities in Risk of Rain 2. Damn. Well, as I think we gotta try. We gotta put in our A game. Imp Overlord making fun of you on death screen. Those Imp Overlords are very insensitive. Hey, cool gamer. Hey, welcome. From the YouTube chat to the game chat. Well, I think we all just got kinda wrecked at the end there. Who to play? Sometimes I wish there was the random button. What's everyone else picking? Out of Commando. What of ranged? Maybe we should go for some melee. Well, speaking of which, actually I might try the alternative Acrid with the whole wound thing. Yeah, I guess everyone just wants to run Origin. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Kin, but no one wants to run Kin. Alright, let's go then. You're done fucking around. Oh god, Green Miner is... alright, yeah. Is Robo Mando banned for being too powerful? I'm not sure if you're in here, Ultra, but the reason I ban Robo Mando is... back when like this game had more public lobbies, there was a tendency for people to always like, you know, oh, I'm gonna be funny, I'm gonna pick Robo Mando, and then they go around, take all the items, and then they die because they don't know how to actually play Robo Mando. And it just kind of creates a miserable experience for everyone. I might unban him if enough people want to. Acrid is actually really... yeah, Acrid is super strong. Even in the first game, Acrid has always been a very like strong character. How many mountain shrines did we activate? 3. I think we activated... No, 4! Oh, red item. Hey, sacrificial dagger. You can... No, you can take it. Four mountain shrines. This might work. Having one robo might be fun. 4 now. More mountain shrines. Oh, it stacks too. I haven't run. I have not run the alternative primary on Acrid for God knows how long. Maybe I'll unban Robomando next time. I wonder how is Drifter as like a support character? Because you know in single player naturally Drifter just takes all the items for herself, and ends up with a bunch of temporary items. But like, is there any merit in actually sharing the items in multiplayer? I mean, again, no, I feel like no one played Drifter in multiplayer back then. Oh wow, hit list. Who benefits the most out of hit list? Well, whoever got it. 10% odds no matter how many players free share. Well, yeah. I mean, items are your main social power in Risk of Rain. The level ups are a formality. So more items, more power. But, so just being able to, like, conjure up 4 items, is yeah, pretty damn ridiculous. Hit list is... No, hit list is... okay, this was explained to me last time. Hit list is global in the sense that everyone can kill the marked enemies, but only the person with hit list gains the benefit. I can play like support Acrid, I have Bustling Fungus. Just run around. Yeah, that is pretty convenient. Hit list fat damage, I think, does the faster you attack, the better you do. Yeah, but like, it's base damage, isn't it? It increases your base damage, so wouldn't it be more beneficial? It's like the Golden Gun syndrome we were talking about on the Discord, where it's about how consistently can you like output damage. But I also think just having higher damage percentages just means you benefit more out of base damage. Commandos, like commandos. Wait, we have 2 Acrids, huh? I didn't even realize that. Commandos like abilities tend to be pretty like low damage, so it doesn't really matter if you increase base damage, I reckon. Oh damn, I wanted that Pulse Go-Tooth. I'll take a Mace Replica. I feel like there's a lot of math in what's optimal in Risk of Rain that hasn't like been done. It does? I swear it increased your like base damage. Well, it's not percentage, it's base damage, isn't it? And like your damage abilities are based off your base damage. Ah, you're running the wall this time. No more full alt, Artificer. Well, I'm not sure, that's the thing, right? No one's really, I don't think people have really explored like the concepts of what's optimal in the first, in the 2-dimensional Risk of Rain games, because they never got as popular as the 3-dimensional ones, which are, you know, cracked. That's a type of game that I think we have figured out everything. Ooh, I would like that, thank you. You don't like dying? Yeah, yeah, that wall helps with that. Ooh, I imagine this. Wait, how much does Acrid's primary stack to? I thought it stacked to like 5 or something. I feel so ignorant that they keep like asking questions like that, but I really... To be fair, I actually played the original Risk of Rain more. I haven't played Return since the last big multiplayer stream. That's the infinite stacks. Also, overloading magma worms on stage 2. That's cool. Yeah. But again, like, it's overkill. I mean, it helps. It's like how in Starstorm Returns, having like the wound ability is absolutely ridiculous for on Nemesis Commando. I guess numbers do scale pretty high, so just having... How much is it per percentage? 10x. Okay, so it's only 10% extra damage per... It's not that miss. I guess when you stack it like 20 times, it's 200%. Interesting. Who has the hit list? Oh wait, Azuline, you got the hit list. How many stacks do you have? Oh, here's another one. 19. Oh, that's pretty good for stage 2. Let's see if I can get it at 20. Oh, I think that's 20 there. 21. It just keeps going up. I should probably get some items, huh? $23. Number goes up, as they say. King's Guts? Not sure what you're on about there, Bashaman Real. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I'm not ready. Wait. There's a shrine. And now I'm being the one. They're smoking busting fungus over there. Okay. Christ is enjoying the bustling fungus. I feel like Jesus would have probably liked to smoke the pot. Seems like that kind of guy. Ancient Valley, my favorite stage. Especially like when the bridge is fixed. I like that it isn't always there. Makes it exciting. The volatile, what were they called? Shrikes? No, not shrikes. Swifts, that was it. Like, the volatile swifts used to be the bane of my existence back in the day. Absolutely cracked enemies. And hard to hit too. But I think they were like the most hated enemies on launch. I remember people were like adamant that the Risk of Rain Returns needs a full 360 degree like mouse aim, which naturally never got implemented. But there was a lot of talk about that. I remember that pretty distinctly. Yeah, Swift's not my favorite enemy of the ones they added. That and the Lynx. Lynxi? The Lynx tribe. Those two I've never much cared about, but the rest I think I'm pretty big fan of. Oh, I liked and the like. No, no, not the Trox. What the hell are they called? They disguise themselves as berry bushes. They disguise themselves as berry bushes and then like jump out of you. Yeah, are they called Trox? Okay. I like them mechanically. I just don't like how they look. I don't know. I think they're supposed to look like roots. But something about like the design just doesn't convey it to me. Trox. Okay, yeah. Sorry if I sound a bit low energy, by the way. I've been basically on like 3 hours of sleep, more or less, across these last 4 or 5 days because I've been trying to get this video out. It's been a stubborn one. Hopefully, it should be out tomorrow. I'm probably going to go back to working on it when this stream ends. See if I can pull an all-nighter. To have it be finished. Because it's been way too long since the last one. Oh no, not Sever. This mace replica does nothing when I don't have any items that proc anything. I think I'm just gonna go get the marble. Volatile Swifts. They got tuned down, I remember. There was like a patch that tuned down certain enemies. What was it, the amoeba? I think the amoeba. There was like a note in the patch that was like the amoeba did nothing wrong. And they were pretty strong. No, okay. No, they weren't. That was a branch password. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I haven't memorized the patch notes quite by hand. I remember bits and pieces of things, but not like fully the full reality of it. You know what I think is a bit of a shame about the Carrera Marble? I think it's a fine item, but it's a shame that like you can't have other people use it. That would have been kind of cool. Or can you? No, you can't. God, I always love how like the maps look in Returns. Especially the Ancient Valley really got a wonderful upgrade. A big like mountain sky. Ladder might as well be 1,000 miles. Yeah, those ladder. Yeah, that's why in Starstorm there's this cool item, like the climbing hook thingy that not the grappling hook, like the climbing axe that lets you climb ropes faster. I think that's a super neat item, and lets you wall jump as well, which is absolutely amazing. Something is happening down there. I'd rather have Rotten Brain than Carrera Marble, I guess. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. God, Rotten Brain, probably one of the worst active items in Risk of Rain, which I'm fine with. I don't think every item needs to be just as good. But I remember there was this old mod called Special Delivery for the first game, where they had a buff for the Rotten Brain that reduced its cooldown to 8 seconds. Which is pretty, how could you put it? Spammable, I guess, is a nice way to put it. It's got 2 hits. That's more than Dole has. True. Dole actively hurts you. And is, you know, not particularly... No one is ever excited to see Dole, I think. Oh god, hey! Glowing meteorite! I was wondering how long until you would show up, buddy. But again, I like those types of items. I feel there's something very wonderful about having items that are kind of really crap, and in a game with like very little macro control, you just sometimes have to use them. I've had runs where I've had to like rely on Rotten Brain or Lost All for damage. And those runs tend to be the most memorable ones to me. Like, obviously they're underpowered, but there is something very satisfying about clawing your way to victory. Speaking of brain, here you go. Oh god! Someone pushed every enemy right into my face. That's a fine, how do you do? Ow. Yes. I feel like stage 4 is where things ramps up here in this 9-player lobby. Ow. Oof, laser turbine, don't mind if I do. Yeah, whenever Meteorite is there, the worst enemy is the other players. God, such a wonderful item. I'm so glad it got added. It was I think the only item in Risk of Rain 2 that I was like genuinely excited to see. I was kind of disappointed when there weren't like actual meteorites raining down. It was just like the circles. I can't hit anything. Had like 5 different gups on me. What's it? It's like, it's gup, geep, and is it gish? No, that's something else. I know they all have like their own stupid names. Oh. Don't they? I swear they do. Well. Oh wait. Gup, geep, and geep. Was I mixing them up? Maybe. All these games are like going around in my head. I can't keep track of them anymore. Gup, geep, geep. Sounds about right. Well, if no one else wants these drones... Listen, I'm just gonna hang out on this rope until this meteor shower passes. Oh my god, only me and Sever are left. No, Cool Gamer as well. Wow. Yeah, no, there's like a... Yeah, that I remember. Like the big gup. People were like really pushing for that. But, seems like it didn't happen. Anyone gonna buy this drone? Nah. At some moment my meteorite will end the run. Well, we'll see. We'll see if the meteorite ends the run. Or if we do. Yeah, no, I agree. I was very... I talk about that in my next video a little bit, but I'm very confused about like the popularity of those slimes. Like, when I saw the month of Gup, I was just genuinely confused. Oh, there's a loot in the top shrine. I'll pick that up. When I saw like the whole month of Gup thing, I thought it was like an April Fool's thing. I swear, it just has to be the name. There can't be like any... I mean, I don't hate their designs, but... I don't know, I don't see like the reason to make a plush out of them. Sever's gonna get all that loot. Well, I guess I'll get these. See no reason not to. Oh, perfect. Beanbag Gup. What? There's a Beanbag Gup as well? I know there's like Gup expansion for the board game and like a Gup... whatchamacallit... thing to hold your dice and whatnot. But, I don't know. Yeah, then again, I guess I'm not really much into merch. Unless you're like a super big thing. Like, you know, Pokemon, you expect merch, you can't really do anything about it. But like when indie games get merch, it feels kind of weird to me. It feels very like commercial. But every fucking game has a plush. I saw Darkest Dungeon were doing like plushies. Unless that was like a fever dream of mine or something. But I swear I saw Darkest Dungeon plushies being a thing. Beanbag Gup is real but limited only the devs and one YouTuber. Ah. And for the latest video got hit because of the... Yeah, no, that's a big shame. That killed so much of my traffic. But you know, it's my fault. I should have like done better research. But I guess that's why I really want to push this video out. Bunch of golden guns. Don't mind if I do. Oh, goddammit, meteorites! You're just enjoying, you know, your day and then suddenly the sky darkens. Or actually, it doesn't darken in this version, seemingly. Jar of Souls. Either Jar of Souls and Rotten Brain, I guess. I have a pretty rotten brain right now, it feels. It does darken? I swear, it's like... So someone just used Meteorite right now and it did not, like, darken. Or if it did, it was like minimal. When I record footage for the original Risk of Rain, I often have to like willingly avoid glowing meteorites because the screen darkening effect kind of messes with the footage. That's a small little quirk. Oh. God, I feel like I do like no damage. Which is weird, because I do have like 5 gold guns. That should be helping me. Oh, hi, Ultra. How you doing? Oh, goddamn, not again. I looked over at the other monitor. Oh, great. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to retreat. Oh. A bunch of volatile elites, not my favorites. You're basically useless now? Oh man, don't say that. Guess we didn't do good enough item distribution. Oh my god, I can't speak today. We didn't distribute the items well enough there. You're still going? Yeah. Welcome, Force Assembly. Always good to see that username. I guess I just didn't advertise the stream well enough. So people are like, oh my god, oh, this is a thing? Where is everyone? I'm completely alone here. All by myself. It's lonely. I just have all these ghosts and horrible creatures of the planet to keep me awake. Ah, snake eyes. Hiding cowards! Fight! The planet asks you to fight in combat. Meet its challenge. Oh, thanks. Oh my god, 2 laser turbines. Thank you. Laser turbine is probably my all-time favorite item in the original, in like 2D Risk of Rain. Absolutely love that item so much. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I've actually noticed that the glowing meteorite has like a little bit of like a lingering sprite of the actual meteorite landing before fading out. That's neat. Oh man. Aimbot? What, the Warlord? Or the Thorn? Well, that went surprisingly well. What, we lost 5 people? It's more than half. But less than last time. Glass half full, people. It's over for you? Aw. Well, I mean, unless people loop. Well, this is kind of interesting. When we were like 15 players, there was like way less control over whether we would loop or not. But now, there might actually be a little bit of... we might actually make a conscious decision. The golden drone, oh. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, now get the golden jellyfish. I still haven't gotten that like achievement. It's the only thing I'm missing in this game. I think I once tried for like 3 hours straight just to get that. Well, seems we're going to Providence. That's fine. We have a person who's waiting to join anyways. That works for me. Yeah, it's not just it's fucking it sucks, but you need to get like fucking 3 of them. Oh, pardon my French. You need to get 3 of them, keep them alive. Oh god. There. So much for me. Stay out to Providence for me. God damn you, Ultra 40. Wait, no, Sever. God damn you, Sever. You and your glowing meat red shenanigans. I still find it funny how Acrid has to carry its ball and chain even as a drone. There's no escape from Purgatory. Wish they kept it in Risk of Rain too. The ball and chain. Such a cool little detail. I wonder how Providence will be. Providence will be with how many players are we now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6 alive players. That's still more than 4. You know, I think I feel like I've barely played Risk with 4 people. Like even when I did get lobbies, it was most like 1 or 2 extra players. So you know, 3 lobbies tops. Like getting 4 players was a bit of a rarity. And the original Risk of Rain, forget it. It was either 2 players, 3 players, or 16 players. That was it. But 4 is like always the golden number. I feel like every game that's like co-op or multiplayer, it always limits it at 4. I kind of wonder what that is. When did like 4 become the magic number? You know, Left 4 Dead, Raid, World War II, Payday, all the Payday games. Risk of Rain, 1 and 2. Magicite, I think, has a 4-player limit as well. Streets of Rogue, I'm not sure. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the games, they had 4 players. Guess it's an arcade thing. It was very difficult to like fit more than 4 people on an arcade. Yeah, that makes sense. Consoles? Yeah, but like the original consoles had like 2 controllers. I think it's, yeah, I guess it's from arcades, probably. The level 20 achievement? That's funny. Because consoles, they had to have, if you had like more people, the more players you had on like an arcade console, the more people would like pay the quarters. So it was kind of encouraged to try to get as many of them. That's why you had like those insane setups with like 20, not 20, maybe 12, 8 or 12 driving arcade games, racing games, with the wheels and the gear shift knobs and whatnot. But there's, oh god, look at that, that's a stocked armory if I've ever seen it. That's like the US military reserves, goodness me. But I remember seeing there were like these very like funky short-lived arcades, or arcade games specifically, that had like 6 or 8 players huddled together, and the interface was like a complete mess. Those were cool. I miss arcades. They're great. I know they still exist, but like a lot of the arcades these days, they're like combined with pubs, and I've never been too big of a fan of the pub atmosphere. You get a lot of screaming. What, an arcade? Don't you get that everywhere? Yeah, but a different kind of screaming. But yeah, fucking Providence's boss room is getting a little bit cramped here. I find it funny how all the enemies disappear when you activate like the boss fight, but that kind of makes sense too, you know, in the sense of Providence being like tired of sending everyone to die in his name, so he decides to, you know, no more like of the planet's inhabitants shall die, I shall deal with this myself. Of course you should have done that earlier, but that's video games for you. There's an alternative version of Risk of Rain where Providence spawns as the first boss, and you just die. There we go. Now, Sever, you're using the alternative pilot primary. I haven't seen that one much, because it's very hard to say no to like a free Heaven Cracker. God, yeah, Providence does not scale. 50,000 health, that's like nothing. Yeah, Providence does not scale as aggressively. Oh. I like that comment. You know, if I saw the Samus Providence, I'd also be like, maybe this is not the best of ideas. Oh, right when the shield's there. But the shield activates on the first anyways. You can't bypass it. Oh wow, it lasts much shorter here. I never noticed that. How shortly it lasts. But the whole third phase of Providence is just truncated beyond belief in the turns. I saw a video of someone playing the original Risk of Rain itemless on Monsoon. The video I think is 2 hours long, and 1 hour of it is just Providence. Because Providence scales so aggressively on Monsoon in the first game. And without items, yeah, you're gonna be there for a while. Very admirable. Oh, hi Runers. 290 dislikes on the stream. Yeah, probably deserved. Itemless, yeah. Itemless on Monsoon Mercenary, first game. Not returns. Very, very impressive. The thumbnail is just a picture of the Oxford the definition for masochism. The drones can't activate the gauss cannons, right? That would be fun if they could. Itemless big lobby, that would be interesting. That I would be down to try that one day, but you'd need more players then. You can't do shit, yeah, no. I know, can't they pick up items? Someone told me that last time. Celebratory gauss cannon. Yeah, when in doubt, go for green miner. No drones either. Winners, I think, yeah, nothing. They played with command so they wouldn't like accidentally pick up items either. Yeah, Amethyst is absolutely crazy. Probably one of the best artifacts. Not artifact equipments. Depends on your survivor of choice, naturally, but you can't go wrong with Amethyst. Anyways, whoever wants to join, it's there. It's like playing Factorio without building. It kinda is, which is how I like to play Factorio, to be honest. But I was never much of a fan of Factorio. I just like getting a flamethrower. I don't understand what command is in either games. People love command. As a line, there are people who refuse to play Risk of Rain without command. That artifact is... I mean, I can't stand playing it. Command to me just makes... Command to me is just useful if you like need to do some research or something, but I just don't like playing with command, because I like the randomness. Like a cheat code is nice if the game doesn't come with a proper cheat mode for testing. I agree, fully. And it is a cheat code, but if you call a command a cheat code, people get very, mad. I've actually found. I know, it's weird to me. Risk of Rain has like all these unlocks. But if you have like command, then you can like trivialize the unlocks. So, in a way it's... I know, if command exists, you really need the achievements. It feels weird, but you know, some people say, well, for those who can't get achievements, it's good that they have the command, and I get it. I understand that. Yeah, yeah, right. Command is only good for Sheen, but if you have an artifact that can do demand shit, then you can actually sit and try stuff with items and see how... Yeah, no, absolutely. Desperado or Diablo, that's alternative abilities, I believe. Oh, we got someone. I think that's first reassembly. Command is just for occasional fun. Yeah, no, I'm like very, okay, listen, I'm going to enable Robomando. And I'll bear with the consequences, alright? Lobby will be right back. There we go. Robomando is here for everyone who wants to play Robomando. Then we're playing with Kim, my favorite artifact. But I'm very like anti-macro control in general. I mean, I don't think games with macro control shouldn't exist, by all means. It's great. I'm very glad that those games exist for the people that enjoy them. I just wish there were more games without it. But they're not very popular. What is everyone saying? All engineer? Sure, I'm done for it. I tried to sneak in Kin. No artifacts. Today seems to be a very no artifact day. You like macro a lot? I just mentioned, yeah, everyone's going NG apparently. Yeah, I know a lot of people like macro. A lot of people demand macro in games even. Since the last stream, 2 games that didn't have much macro control that I followed have been updated to have very aggressive. Well, actually, one got very aggressive macro control, one got slightly less, which I found kind of funny. Macro is a term that relates, it's a game design term, I believe it relates to, it was popularized by RTSs, classic RTSs like, you know, your first Command and Conquers, and especially your first StarCrafts, where it comes around to the things that you are doing on a like grander scale, that's not the immediate things that you do on a moment-to-moment basis. Not sure if the explanation is perfect there. I don't work well when I don't have a script in front of me. But macro has been a term for ages. It's just kind of, like most terms, got very popular. Are we playing on Brainstorm? I guess. It's existed for many years. God, macro was, yeah, it's a big term. Back when like RTS games were kind of like semi-popular and like a big, well, very popular, and they were like tournaments. There was always talks about like how much macro matter versus micro. I like thinking is fun, but to me the problem with macro is that when you have this when you have too much macro, it can lead to optimization. But optimization is essentially the antithesis of adaptation, in a way. Not necessarily, right? Sometimes you have to optimize out of very unoptimal things. But a lot of times, if you just have every option, if not every, but if you have a lot of options before you, tend to always go for the ones that are the best. Because why would you handicap yourself? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, take care, Sever. If you're still here, I understand it. When you have like too many options in front of you, you will rarely want to handicap yourself, right? So you tend to pick the thing that's most optimal. But because of that, on average, if we talk like, 50 runs, because like if you do 10 runs, you might not notice it. But if you do like 50 runs, you'll start to feel that the strategies kind of average out. And eventually you get less of those like super kooky situations, unless you yourself choose to go for them. But then that adds a level of artifice. I am willingly choosing to have a goofy run, which kind of makes it feel less sincere to me. But again, I'm not saying macro is inherently bad, but I'm saying that it kind of takes away the things that I really like. Ah, drone repair kits. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. I'm a big fan of our Afterburner on engineer. But yeah, macro has its place, absolutely. But to me, if you're gonna go macro, go like full macro. I hate like this whole half-half. So we're all engineers with two Robomandos. That's funny. Yeah. Oh, I see. The hitbox, the collision hitbox on the drones actually rotates with the rotating animation. Probably won't like ever come into play, but that's interesting. Christ, there's so many mines here. Like with all these engineers, we can just mine the whole place. Reminds me of home almost. You can stand on laser turret? Yeah, unfortunately. Curious distinction, but not sure why it's there. Christ. Those laser turrets are pretty wonky, but when they work, they definitely work. Something that I find kind of funny about the laser turrets are that they feel like so out of place when you compare them to like the original Risk of Rain's like ability designs. Everything else is like so humble and squalid, and then you have like this big turrets. That's essentially just Diablo Strike. It feels very out of place. Feels almost modded. But then again, I guess half of the development team for Risk of Rain Returns were Risk of Rain 1 modders. That's kind of neat. But all these turrets, and nothing has barely any time to spawn. Unfortunately, all the turrets will be kind of crap because we're splitting the items so much. It's not right for the kind of sci-fi this is, but it's their own. Their one funny indulgence. They have a couple funny indulgences, but I fully agree that for the more grounded sci-fi that the original Risk of Rain was going for, they feel very out of place. But I think that thing has long gone, and Risk of Rain has embraced the sci-fantasy thing. So when I saw those turrets, they didn't, like, thematically they didn't feel out of place with everything that I've seen with God, goodness me. In Risk of Rain 2. Yeah, yeah, I know that word means multiple things, but, you know, it unfortunately has one particular dominant meaning, which isn't particularly welcome. Yeah, I know. But again, if you don't mean any offense, by all means. Yeah. Let's see. Oh no, poor Acrid. What does Acrid taste like? Yeah, no. Yes, they shouldn't. Of course, they shouldn't be said. It's not if they don't mean any offense, but yeah, it's lingo. Yeah, no, just don't say it, okay? I'm not in the mood to deal with this bullshit. Don't say words like that, okay? Does Risk of Rain have a cross-platform multiplayer? No, unfortunately, I don't think so. You only have it on the Switch. Yeah, sorry, Wasabi. Wasabi. Is that how you pronounce it? That's a cool name. Yeah, I don't think it has cross-platform multiplayer. But if it does, it's new to me. I'm not sure if the Switch even supports 32 players. Oh, Prophet's Cape. Yeah, Prophet's Cape is absolutely great on the big laser turrets. Our name, I know. Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm barely capable of speaking. But interesting, got it on the Switch. I've always wanted to get the original Risk of Rain on the PlayStation Vita. To have like portable Risk of Rain, but portable Risk of Rain Returns on the Switch sounds pretty fun. Even if I gave my Switch away. There's nothing for me to fight. There is a port. No, there is an official port for the original Risk of Rain on Vita. I just don't have a Vita. And they're kind of hard to buy where I live. Or the shipping would be absolutely not worth it. Yeah, let's just go. We've cleared out this area, there's nothing left. I had to import a tree, yeah. Oh yeah, that had to be rough. I guess depends on like when it was. But is it the PSP or the PS Vita that's like still active in Japan? Or at least was like up until a couple years ago, maybe. Because I remember like in Europe and America, the whole like the portable PlayStation just did not work. But out in Japan, they were still pretty popular, even long after like their halcyon days in the West. Someone just left a smart shopper behind. Don't mind if I do. Hope we don't get like a bunch of cremators here. That wouldn't be fun on the engineer. Oh, let's see. Well, there's one. I'm just gonna place a bunch of mines. Wait, no? Oh, okay, it is there. It is there. Alright. Wait, is it? Yeah, oh. Oh, that doesn't look good. No, okay, never mind, they're not stuck. I thought for a second the cremators were stuck. That would have been rough. Ow. Yeah, taking a hike away from here. I could if I could jump. I have been playing too much original Risk of Rain. The jumps... I mean, maybe the jumps aren't different, but they feel different. Yeah, there's a drone combiner at spawn. There's also a bunch of cremators. Luckily, we took them down. Okay, how many stopwatches are like... Oh wait, if someone has Timekeeper Secret, it activates every time there's a turret. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that item is fantastic on Engineer. Yeah, you can't make that jump with that movement speed, you have to go up. This run feels way, of course, I was like, oh, this run feels way more relaxed than the last one. Yeah, of course, because we're playing on Rainstorm. Managed to get the combined incinerator drone. That's the one that shoots in both directions. Is that one even that good? I mean, it does get like a damage upgrade, I think, so I guess it still works. Are we looping? I guess that depends on all of you. Hey, nice big laser drone. Oh, there's an achievement for getting that. I 100%ed the game like years ago, so I've completely forgotten like new achievements. That's interesting. Pretty cool. I do like the big laser drone. Of all like the big drones, that one is my favorite. Because it kind of requires a little bit of like timing. Trying to like kite or like guide, no, shepherd enemies into like the big laser when you're about to see it activate. Reminds me of one of my favorite Risk of Rain 2 items, which is like the spinning resonator, the disc. I forget its name because I'm bad with names, but I love that item. Is Risk of Rain equivalent to World 1 in terms of being annoying? Bungo. Oh, the achievement. Yeah, I think. Yeah, that world achievement's pretty silly. Or the one in Risk of Rain 2 where you have to chase like the crabs, the hermit crabs off ledges. That one was very agonizingly slow. I don't the cool idea, but execution's really bad halftime, just flies into a wall. Yep. Which, to be fair, I don't mind. I like items that sometimes do nothing. Oh yeah, right, of course. Sorry. ATG missile launcher is always pretty tempting. Get an engineer. For a moment I was like, wow, how did someone get that much money? But of course, Robomando doesn't care about money. The true anti-capitalist. The true pirate. Hey, Eclipse. I'll take Eclipse. Yeah, someone should probably take that drone kit that I dropped. Unless someone already did. People are pretty fast. God, I love thermal harpoons so much. Engineer just has so many like fun abilities. Everything like except the turret in the original Risk of Rain is wonderful. Turrets are just decoys, but every other ability really fun to use. Ah, goddamn time stop. Anyone on a way to get to that golden chest? Don't you just need enough jump items? Oh, that was like the main trick, unless there's another. Oh goodness. That poor like Lemurian rider got knocked to hell and back. But someone is getting a lot of snake value. Snake eyes value. Snake eyes value. Forgot the word there. Oh god, Dio's best friend on engineer is pretty fucking good. Come on, someone pick it up. Can't just leave there. I'm not picking it up. I'm probably going to die very soon. I have barely any items. There we go. Got the new King of Muffins. Your royalty, you deserve to have a plushie of immortality. Another great thing about playing engineer, you don't have to worry about flying enemies. Especially when you have... Wow, oh wait, did we lose a couple players? Maybe we didn't. It just seems that way. No, I think we definitely did. I don't know, 5 engineers. Should still be enough. Engineer is absolutely ridiculous in this game. But you're trying to go for the achievement, cool gamer? Best of luck. Oh, and you could have had it. Well, of course, yeah. It's much easier to get in the big multiplayer lobbies because the credits for the item spawns are so cracked. Yeah, Dios is absolutely crazy on engineer. Ridiculous. I'm still not completely on board with the whole change to make engineer's turret inherent all the items. I kind of get why they did it. It was part of some of the changes which were done to make Risk of Rain returns a little bit more like Risk of Rain 2, because that was the popular game. And I can't fault them for trying to like get some of those people over. But I don't know, it just is so ridiculously strong. It just feels good not because it's Roar 2. I know it's not just because it's Risk of Rain 2, but I'm convinced that it's partially motivated by that. Does it? I guess it does. I don't know, it feels like it makes for like more passive gameplay. But then again, the turrets in the first game were absolutely horribly done. And I agree that something needed to be done about them. Oh god, bad place to use thermal harpoons, right in the lava breath. Oh, yeah, my lack of items is catching up with me. I have no healing items. Oh, there's some mysterious vial. Maybe it will save me. I keep venturing off by myself. I was talking about how I like wanted to stick to people like you earlier, and I just kind of dropped that, I guess. There we go. Here are some people. You're getting all the achievements. Hey, good for you. More achievements means more items. Well, on other stuff. But no, it's items, survivors, and skills, I guess. Yeah, I'm ready. I don't think Rainstorm Providence will stand much of a chance. Ah, goddammit. I really wanted to get that war banner inside the arena. Too slow, too slow. Arena. Poor Providence. Yeah, we really need like Ultra Providence to make up for this. He just does not. He just can't scale. Oh, you're out of the arena? Well, that's the first time I've seen that glitch. Oh, just missed the turret. Like, the turret just missed. Well, in Dream, you can just relax, alright? We got this. How far? Oh. Yeah, I guess you got stuck completely outside. Got stuck on a ladder. Ah. Ladders, man. They are the worst enemy in Risk of Rain, always. More chests from me? Yeah, go ahead. Clean up the ship. While you're there. God, oh my god, yeah, Dio's on the laser turrets as well. I mean, they're good on just the normal turrets, but on the unstable ones? Goodness me. Alright, Providence, give it up. Better luck next time. Right. Yeah, everyone's right. It is the good ending, where we manage to keep everyone stuck in fear and hunger. When you can save, well, you can save everyone, can't you? In fear and hunger, in the second one, or is there like one that has to die? I think you can save everyone, even like the really bad people. Yeah, not much sentry busting going down there, because the sentries were doing the busting. Alright, I think I'm up for 2 more. Maybe a bit of a shorter stream this time, but I am not particularly feeling completely the best. But I'll power through 2 more. Let's go around and get all the drones with no items. Do whatever. It doesn't. By all means, do whatever suits you. It's fine. Hey, okay, well, we're going monsoon this time. Very artifact-less lobby today. Sure. I mean, I tend to play artifact-less, so I don't mind. Oh, wait, there's a rumbling going on, now that I brought attention to it. Ah, double chef. Triple chef. Friendly fire? That's not a, oh, that would be a great artifact. Melee, yeah. A melee chef, that's a funky build. Oh yeah, everyone's going chef. Why not join in on the fun, eh? Yeah, don't use all jar, it crashes the server. Or like, it doesn't crash server, but like, there's a bug tied to it. Double Robo-Mando and a bunch of chefs. We can make our own stand-up routine. Yeah, well, someone used oil bomb. Oh, that poor sand crab. Turn to sushi. Oh, no, sushi is just... Well, sushi is just pure... No, wait. Can sushi be anything that's from the water? Or does it have to be like fish? Bugs in online risk of rain? Perish the thought. Want this? Oh, thank you. Appreciate the mocha. Fish. You don't even need to like farm items. Ah, damn it. Can anyone even reach? Well, I guess if I go from the top, I should be able to get that ukulele. Especially with old spill. Actually, maybe not. Because I'm not getting it without the boost. God damn, there's just ukulele here just taunting us. Ah. What's Robomando's secret character that you can unlock by doing a very convoluted achievement? Oh, no, I don't think anyone is getting that. That ukulele. Oh, how cruel. Everyone keeps trying. Oh wait, someone got it. Oh, good job, cool gamer. Oh wait, or no, Azuline got it. Oh, just when cool gamer made the jump. That's funny. Oh, glowing meteorite already. Always good to see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's the oil bomb bug. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I thought I would activate the oil jar bug there, but I guess it was already ignited. It's very consistent, this whole oil jar thing. Sometimes it like crashes, not crashes, but like lags things really severely, and other times it seems to work completely fine. Yep, someone got the artifact of Kin. The best artifact, besides Spite, of course. Oh god, the sun came out. That's pretty wonderful. I think there's like a secret entrance in... I got it one day. There's like a hidden, like, invisible like wall you can go through. Everyone just following their Obomandos for their items. You know, normally backup magazine isn't particularly good on Chef. Because the Sears cooldown is so low, and you can just... And it's not really worth using without the... without boosting it. But if you have like multiple chefs, that means multiple like ways to apply oil. So there might be like more incentive to try to use Sear multiple times. Interesting. This is a very resilient Greater Wisp. Thank you, Dynamite Plunger. Oh, ah! Ooh, that blazing elite almost killed me. God, imagine dying to the fire trail while not playing on glass. Wanna trigger the bug more? Oh, you're playing with fire. Literally. There's always that one agent of chaos who sees things that shouldn't be done and does them anyways. Oh, there it goes. God, that maybe did a lot of damage there. Is like support chef even particularly good? I mean, yeah, I get it. It gets like all these funky extra items. They don't strike me as being that good. I mean, again, you're giving up like the boost. But second helping, I think it's called. I think it's called Yes Chef in Risk of Rain 2 and second helping. Best support character. I'll take your word for it. Very few of the food items suck. Yeah, I get it. Yes, it makes sense. Slow down, yeah, like the eye, monster eye or whatever it's called. No, fried eyeballs, slow nearby enemies. Yeah, I can see that one not being particularly interesting. Also, oil affects everyone. Oh, I see. That's good to know. Oh, whether we need more items or not, we're moving on. Always forward. That's what I say. Chests are getting expensive now. How much damage does it do? 6 times 80, that's not particularly impressive. But that is a lot of hits. Good for proccing items. Oh, you died? Oh god, what killed you, Azuan? Oh! Oh, goodness me. Oh, all jar users. When will you ever learn? $10 million blighted golems. Yeah, that will do the trick. I should probably go deal with those blighted snow golems, huh? I can't break my legs on the way there, that would also be nice. Oh, infusion. And next time I might be try to get people to play on the Risk of Rain 2 modded API. Like without Starstorm. Well, next time in 2 weeks it is Starstone week. But like even on vanilla weeks, it'd be nice to like see if I can just get them to play on the like API in case we get more oil jar users. I mean, oil jar is a pretty cool ability. It's a shame you can't like use it in multiplayer. You can make a custom multiplayer mod for you. That's well, for me, for me, it's fine to just use the API. It's more so like a fun artifact. It's very nice of you as a line. If there's like more interest in these lobbies, absolutely, it would be cool to try to get something going on to spice it up. Some sort of like silly artifact for multiplayer would be pretty cool. I was thinking, oh yeah, that's a good one. You happy? You happy, Barbecue Sweat? That's a very fitting name for a chef player. You enjoying this? Provocateurs, all of them. Oh, wait, game's not dead yet. At least you're doing good damage. But I was thinking of an artifact that like does like the teleporter zone thing, but instead of like being around the teleporter, it's around one player. Right? Like either randomly assigned or whatever, and everyone has to like stay within the reach of that player. Otherwise, they start like slowly maybe taking damage. Ah, goddamn. I thought that would be a like fun artifact. See like how long can like people manage to stick together. You could do that? That would be cool to try. Artifact of Suffocation. Yeah, hey, we already have a name. Or Artifact of Codependence. Everyone but one person forgets their oxygen. Yeah, exactly. Only one person has like an oxygen tank. And everyone has to like share it. That would be funny. I think it would like create a little bit more of an active experience instead of just people meandering off. ERG, that's... Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic, of course. Oh yeah, that's a cool modifier. Very difficult, brutal. Not a big fan. Deep Rock Galactic had some good ideas. Just an awful perk system. the combined power of 3 chef drones will handle this blight to delete. Yeah, no, the perk system feels A, outdated, and B, just very unimaginative for a game like Deep Rock Galactic that's very much all about like being unimaginative, imaginative. I mean, but it hasn't. It was touched. There was like a skill rework what 8 years ago or something, like very long time ago. But the current state of the skills are very underwhelming. I don't know. There's like nothing imaginative there. Like there's the active skills are okay, like the Berserker one, the one that lets you get like a pet. Those are fun enough. But the passive skills are so, I don't know, uninspired, which just feels very out of character for a game like Deep Rock Galactic. But hey, they tend to add like a lot of other things, so I guess they just kind of have their hands full. You never heard anyone say this? That's a common thing for me. You know, like the phrase, does anyone else but me think X, Y, and Z, whatever? Like, whenever people say this, it's often like a popular opinion. Does anyone else think this? Yes, everyone else. Like, a lot of people think this. But whenever I say it, they're like, no one thinks it. What's wrong with you, dude? Mostly in video games. But no, I've never liked the perk system. In Deep Rock Galactic, the passive perks. Oh, what, you can throw your flare a little bit longer? Everyone is saying this? Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh. Thank you. Thank God there's... At least I have one opinion that other people also share. That's comforting to know. But no, never liked the perk system. Just, they don't inspire anything. I don't like the weapon upgrade. Like, the overclocks are cool, but the weapon modification system in Deep Rock Galactic has always felt very, just, bland to me in most cases. Oh, you can't hack that chest? Interesting. Oh, Shattered Mirror. Don't mind if I do. I think it's fine. Yeah, probably is. Yeah, I'm a big fan of like weapon modification systems that can ruin weapon. I like when there's like a certain bit of responsibility to it. And I don't mean ruin them like aesthetically, I mean mechanically. I like the idea of like being able to put like 15 like rate of fire upgrades and then have to deal with the consequences of that. You know, like a lot of instability, ammo economy. I find that very, very fun. And the overclocks are cool. Well, yeah, but they're not like bad in a fun way. They're just like suboptimal and don't do much damage. On has 5 a good build matters, so absolutely. But it's not like you need a good build, but... And I don't talk about like meme builds or like joke builds. It's not necessarily about that. It's about kind of being able to go to the extremes and feel the consequences. I always like that. There's very few games that unfortunately lets that happen. Because it's very difficult to balance those systems. And also, if you want to preserve like aesthetic thing, like the aesthetic quality, you don't want to go the Payday route and allow for the making of like complete abominations. Payday 2, you can make some horrible looking weapons in that game. Oh my god. Been interested in Deadlock lately? Who hasn't? I'm just not a big fan of but the builds feel super fun there. You like playing stuff like Fire Gunner? Yeah, Fire Gunner was fun. I don't know whose metal scrap this is, but I'm carrying you with me. Yeah, Fire Gunner, I'm not sure if it's optimal. I feel like there's better builds out there, but it was fun. I had a Fire Gunner build going on for the longest time. Well, as long as you're having fun, that's what matters out of the line. Like, as long as they feel fun to play and you're not... It's not like you have like kneecapped yourself. Oh, there's a scavenger there, that's not good. I'm not much of a MOBA guy personally. There's only been like one MOBA that I've enjoyed, and that was Heroes of the Storm. Big fan of that MOBA. But that's because it's like very casual. I enjoy it in a very casual sense. It's kind of like, I only really play like quick match public lobbies. I find the chaos fun. And when you get like 5, no supports and like 5 damage dealers. Always a good time, at least for me. The Wild West of MOBA, some used to call it. Which isn't true, we all know that's low priority. It's alright if you can keep it overheated, yeah. It's a little bit of a mini game to manage that. I hate MOBAs because everyone's a sweat, and also playing something like League just doesn't feel fun. I played League once, didn't particularly care for it. This is bad. Only me and you left, Ultra. And I am been stuck on like half HP for the longest time. Oh. Ah, don't die! I was anticipating that attack. Well, Deadlock is made in the Source engine, right? Yeah, this run is doomed. I don't think this one Roboman is going to save us, but maybe they're the hero. Deadlock is made in the Source engine, isn't it? And the Source has pretty fun movements. I'm more of a Diesel guy personally, but just fun. Yeah, indeed. It's Source 2, but it's very close to Source 1. I see. Well, yeah. Yeah, can't go wrong with a game in the Source engine. I'm trying to find where is this Robo? There. I couldn't find like the little ring. Oh my god, yeah. 50 health, 7. Yeah, that's it. It has no paid skins. That's cool. That's cool, but Valve can do that. Like back in the CS, yeah, yeah, back before gambling just became like the main thing in Counter-Strike. You like Haze? Haze. See, when you say Haze, my first instinct is that yellow game, the one with the yellow soldier, but I bet you are talking about like a Deadlock character, because that was the topic. Hi Fox, by the way, welcome. This will be the final one. So, yeah, final run, and then calling it, because then I gotta go edit the video, and get it out hopefully tomorrow. His origin as dual pistol sounds very familiar. It will not until the game finished. Yeah, because Deadlock is still in this like open beta or closed beta thingy. It's like really weird. Didn't mean to do that. Handy is great. Who doesn't love Handy? Hey, what's the lobby code? I'll post it. There you go. That was a meaty enter. This is just vanilla, by the way, Fox. Oh, I take it. Yeah, that's Fox. Welcome. Welcome, Commander. You're the sole Robo-Mando now. Can't have too many Robo-Mandos. Ruins the fun. The original. The first one that was made, the prototype. And then they got mass-produced, but each one got worse than the second one. Or each one got worse than the last one, rather. That's how the saying goes. Until eventually ended with the whole RoboCop 2 situation, with just a bunch of knockoffs. What artifacts are on? Prestige and Origin. That's the two most important artifacts, Prestige and Origin. Yeah, gonna put my one vote in for Spite. That's just a sympathetic vote. Yeah, somewhat usernames are not showing up. That's interesting. Oh. Yes, that could be Nemesis handy. By the way, someone explained to me the lore of Starstone last time. I remember with the Nemesis being survivors who have died, but like taken an offer from the creature in the void. But to like gain, you know, to become her minions and come back to life. What about the robots? Edict, yeah. What about the robots? How are they? Oh god, all these imps. How do they like become corrupted? But the robots can't die, or like they become fixed. Okay, but can the edict only work on like broken robots? Is that the thing? They aren't really back to life more, so just from the very brink of death. Okay, but the robots are then like they nearly get destroyed, but then edict. But like, can robots make choices? Well, oh no, wait, right? It's the fucking learning chip, in that they introduced probably, right? That the robots can like make decisions. So I get, but I'm like thinking, how does a robot like choose to accept that power? Eh. But that's parallel imprinting. Take it. It's it's the greatest item in Risk of Rain history, because it gives you a little buddy, and I love those little guys. Yeah, robots talk in all caps. Well, some robots do. I don't think Handy canonically speaks. Just the abilities are written that way. How many Handy? Oh, we have 3 Handy players. Everyone's like all about stacking survivors today. Anyways, 20. God, how many imps are there? 26. Get out of the way. Like a tennis to heaven. What's that one, God Bless You, Black Emperor album? Raise your arms in this. Raise your arms to the sky like skinny antennas. That's a good album. But I bet everyone here has listened to. I always thought it was very satisfying when you manage to like line up a shot on the head hitbox of the golems. I know it doesn't like make any difference. Yeah, I'm ready to. It doesn't make any difference, but it's very. I don't know. It feels right. It feels proper. Snipers and headshots, you know how it is. There should be. I wonder if there's like a sniper in fiction, whether it be a book or show or whatnot, who like specializes in body shots. Like that's their entire gimmick. They can hit every place in the body except the head. And they're often used for, I don't know, like non-lethal missions or whatever. That would be funny. Cute little character quirk. We'll have to build something more on it to make it more than just a gimmick, I guess. That's Railgunner and Team 42 Sniper. Well, yeah, but like canonically, right? That's like a gameplay thing. Railgunner, I can't say. I haven't played Railgunner. I played the Risk of Rain 1 mod, if that counts. But Sniper, you know, he does hit headshots in lore. It just Team Fortress 2 is a very messy game. Also, the whole like momentum thing with sniper's backflip and charge shot is so funny to me. It's like a silly change. Mace replica with no items that can activate on hit. Love to see it. Yeah, no, that I agree. I know you and I, as a line, we tend to like disagree about half the things, but I do agree that Mace Replica is very clever and creative equipment design. Very has like a strong, unique identity. You have to like it has like the execution input in the sense that you have to actually position yourself in a somewhat risky way to use it. But the fact that it like works with on-hit items also means that there's like times when you want it and times when you don't want it. It's not like a universal item, which I find to be the best ones. I love... See, that's the thing. I love Bottled Chaos is my like favorite item that got added in returns, I want to say. Except the Volcanic Mitt. I love the Volcanic Mitt. But apart from Volcanic Myths, the Bottled Chaos is such a fun item. I love it. Oh, I don't like Hardlight Afterburner, but that's because I'm one of those people who finds cooldown management really satisfying and fun. I like long cooldowns and having to like think about using your abilities. I find that interesting. That's not something I know a lot of people share. And whenever I get hard at the Afterburn, I'm like, damn, well, there goes. Now I won't have to manage cooldowns for a run. Oh well. Maybe next run. Ah, we got the USB as well. That's cool. I know Hopo have never found, like the original Hopo, Duncan and Paul and Gore, who's not the original, but he was there for Risk of Rain 2 days. They were adamantly against cooldowns as balancing. They said it was a very boring way to balance. And I get it, like making a skill super strong and giving it like a 24-second cooldown is not particularly... it's not very fun, right? But I think that you'll notice if you like look at all the cooldowns in Risk of Rain games, you'll see that a lot of them hover around very similar numbers. In Risk of Rain 1, there's a lot like a 5-second cooldown skills. And I don't know, I like I like trying to explore a bit more. Try like, try some extra long cooldowns or extra short cooldowns, see how they feel. And I saw your comment, Fox. I agree that it being a red item does give it some leeway, but I just wish it didn't give the cooldown reduction. I'm fine with the extra skill charges, I think they are very cool. I just think the cooldown reduction on top of that is like adding butter to fat. It's just excess to me. It's very funny considering Dynamo from Deadlock. I don't know who from Hope worked on. I have no idea about Deadlock. Yeah, same here, Mr. Mensha. Yeah, I would give you a high five or a fist bump or whatever is your preference. I don't know anything about Deadlock and people keep talking about it. You don't like Bottled Chaos, it's a little bit too close to Embryo. I agree. I think there is definitely some design overlap. With it, it's not particularly the most But I guess I prefer Bottle Chaos to beating Ember. No, beating Ember was cool too. I guess if you have the bigger the item pool is, the more okay I'm with it. When you have like a short, small item pool, you don't want items that overlap too much. But I think Returns has enough items to kind of justify both their existence. Oh, hi Vanguard. Bad timing. Are we dealing with the Vanguards? Yeah, it seems like they're dealing with them. We'll wait here. Ground full lobby. Wait, I know there's the one that gives like wisps when you attack bosses. That's the Royal Medallion in Returns. But I know there's also the Vestige, some Visage something in Starstorm that literally buffs you when you're like fighting bosses. You're talking. I really hate Royal Medallion. God, I'm not trying to be a contrarian, but Royal Medallion to me just trivializes boss fights. I feel it's like that item by itself basically makes no boss a threat. It's too much to me. I think you could beat. I should try that one day. I should try fighting Providence, maybe on like level 10 or something, with just the Royal Medallion. Because I think you can do that pretty easily on Monsoon. That item is cracked. For a green tier as well. Like if it was red tier, that's one thing. Oh, I wanted that crowbar. Cool gamer, you're not living up to your name. Meh. Do I care about balance? Yeah, you don't know much about the balance. I don't play Discovery Returns tons. I don't care about perfect balance, but I do think, like, if one item invalidates an entire mechanic, that's a little bit excessive. But I do agree that in concept, I don't mind the item in concept. It's just the buff is too strong and they're too generous with the wisps. I honestly prefer it in multiplayer, because it just ends up with people fighting over the wisps, and it kind of ends up balancing it. Yeah, no, Umbrella is not particularly exciting of an item. I want to say about maybe like half the items introduced in Returns. The other half I don't care too much for. But like, of that half that I don't like, I would argue that maybe only like 10% are actively badly designed. Most of them are just like preference. Yeah, no, it's invincibility is never particularly fun. I hate the force field generator in the first game. Incredibly unexciting item to play with. You almost like kind of get mad when you get it. It's a bit like getting Hardlight Afterburner to me. It just trivializes a lot of like things. I think when was it? Oh goodness me, crowded here. It was, I want to say either last week or this week when I was doing. No, it was last week. I was doing a Huntress run for some footage. And I got Force Field Generator with 3 Rapid Mitosis. And yeah, that was pretty lame. Really, you don't like Laser Turbine? I really like. Maybe it's a bit too easy to proc, but I like it in the sense that you have to actually position yourself accordingly to like get the most value out of it, because it's very easy to waste Laser Turbine if you're like being really bad. If you're like positioning yourself badly, or you are not, or you're like taking a lot of damage and have to run, it's very easy to just blow the Laser Turbine discharge and just waste it. So I'm fine with it in that sense. I wouldn't mind if it charged a bit more slowly. I think that would be a good compromise, but I like the item concept quite a lot. I want font Atlas Can, I want to save ready. I have to go to my keyboard whenever I didn't bother adding ages. I don't know, I guess they wanted an item from Risk of Rain 2 into it. I guess they thought they could maybe make it work. Because in concept that item is pretty cool. But... and I do think it's better in Returns than it is in 2. Like, it almost works. Here. If anyone finds a combiner ping, like, oh, like a drone combiner, yeah. It works for some Risk of Rain Returns and Risk of Rain 2 in concept. I guess. I haven't like played around with Aegis too much. I think I've gotten it like maybe 2 or 3 times. And most of those have been like looping runs where it doesn't matter. Yeah, I know they did like a change in Risk of Rain 2 that actively made like Aegis kind of worse. I think it made it so it drains faster the more barrier you have, but slower the less you have. Oh god, yeah, look at... Oh god, so many drones and with drone repair kits. Good on you, Ultra. And if anyone wants Tempest, there it is. Oh, Fox. Hey, I found a drone combiner. There it is. I'm gonna ping it 3 times. Because all good things are free. There we go. You gave away too many items. Hey, it happens. Generosity. In the words of Sheriff from Stronghold Crusader, my generosity will be the death of me. Alright, Ultra, have fun combining your drones. Maybe you'll be able to make Ultron from them. No, Voltron, that's his name. Ultron is the Marvel character. Voltron is the combining robot. Ooh, alien heads. That's nice. Oh, Annon's double test. I'm just getting reds everywhere. It's like the Soviet Union in here. Just a bunch of reds. That mace really feels good. Like, even when it doesn't do a lot of damage, just the impact effect from it feels pretty good. Oh, Azaline. People are dying a bit more aggressive at these stages. We should probably activate the teleporter, huh? Oh god, this is gonna be fun. Oh, well, actually, never mind. We have the USB. Goodness me. No, that went pretty well. And where's the last one? Oh! Ow. That didn't go too well. You don't like Hordes of Many? I'm mixed on them. I find... Well, sorry you feel that way, Scavenger. I think the more I play with that director, the more I realize I love the Director's Cut. I'm not sure what the Director's Cut even is, to be honest. But I am assuming that's a mod from the fellow from the Risk of Rain 1 server. Okay, yeah, I assume. I should probably check that out, see what it changes. I feel Hordes of Many are cool in concept. They're like, they're nice like as like a rare twist, because fighting bosses in Risk of Rain can get kind of samey. I think that's the area where Risk of Rain suffers the most, is the boss design and maybe stage variety. But you end up fighting like so many elite enemies anyways, so it's not as exciting as it should be. You get horse, yeah. If they were more, if they were more rare, I know in the original Risk of Rain, there's a super rare chance to get blighted rock golems as like a boss, like as a teleporter boss, not just as like an enemy that spawns, which I thought was really cool. I even have it recorded. I don't think you get an item from it either, which I don't mind. I just think it's really cool to just have those like super rare events that maybe people who play like 200 hours will never see. They messed up Handy? In what sense? I know that there was like a drone that was supposed to be made, but got cut. God, no, not again. Yeah, we're losing people. You know what? I'm making an executive decision. I'm running to Providence. Oh, my favorite item. Yay. Yeah, okay. I thought that was just an intentional change for some reason. Yeah, I knew that it didn't give movement speed. I just thought that I don't know, for some reason they decided not to do that. Yeah, because that's the thing I notice most whenever I play Handy in Returns, how much slower he feels. Okay, so that was a bug. Interesting. If only there was, you know, like a patch that fixes a lot of things. That's there, sitting, ready to be published. If only. But I guess there are no such things. Put the old value from response and return double the resolution, need to put double the value. Oh, so that's how that works. Oh, look at that. It's beating Embryo. We were talking about you. Come here. Oh, it was a trap. One day we'll have Call of Arms. And I'll have a super awesome drone army. Yeah, arms race with a bunch of drones is great fun. Direct doesn't fix it, but it gives a burst of speed depending how much overclock you have. Oh, that's cool. I remember Dee talked to me about how they wish that Handy's movement speed was more of a thing. So it's cool to see that being more implemented. Are we even gonna make it out? Listen, Ultra, this might be... You're the closest one, and you have the drones. This might be on your shoulders, mate. I probably will, when I get time. I barely have time to play anything. Oh, there's a keycard here. I probably shouldn't pick that up. The only games I play is... I play Risk of Rain to gather footage. I did play a little bit of Starstorm. Director is a mod. Quality of life mod for Risk of Rain Returns. Fixes a couple of things. I've learned about it just as you did. No, I played a bit of the original Starstorm to, in preparation for the video I will eventually do on that, but that's gonna be a big one. Trying to tackle Starstorm is very daunting. Yeah, there you go, Barbecue Sweat. There's a more detailed explanation for you. Well, there I go. I like the mental image of Bandit with his little whip, trying to whip these massive worms. You know, like, get! Like a lion tamer. That's funny. Yeah, Azuline, you don't even know what mods are. You're as far away from modding as can be. Well, hopefully we'll win this to end on a high note. Howdy. God, Cool Gamer got a lot of items there. Yeah, I think this is in the bag, as they say in Dota 2. Unlocking Robomando is a very complex process. It's very difficult to explain. I don't even remember it off the top of my head. That might be the online thing. You don't wanna? Well, like, yeah, I mean, you're not missing out on much. I mean, I don't like Robomando, so I guess I'm biased in that sense. Through, like, the community? Well, you're a couple years too late, unfortunately, my friend. Well, a couple years, you're fucking born in the wrong generation for that. But I admire the attempt. I don't know, you can ask around if you want, but I'm not sure people will be willing to answer. Because again, it's very convoluted. And it feels like one of those things that was almost made for you to have a guide. Like back in the old days when they would make secrets so obscure because they wanted you to buy the strategy guide. Yeah, those were the times. Or you would have like the phone lines, oh goodness me. Oh, wow, you tanked that laser. The phone lines were the funny part. Like, imagine that being your job. You have to sit there and like answer questions from like kids who, you know, hey, I can't beat this puzzle in a video game, can you help me? And you have to like explain to them what you do. I mean, it doesn't sound like the worst of jobs, it's just kinda an interesting thing to think about. I never called those, unfortunately. Trying to, using phones was not particularly cheap back in those days. And you would hold up the line, oh goodness me. Friends used to call me on the phone and, you know, I could hear my parents go like, stop talking on the phone, we need to make calls. Oh, the Baroness is super easy. Well, good job everyone. Yeah, that was it. Well, here you go, Barbecue Sweat, if you're following, if you're reading this, there's an explanation. Through community member Azuline. It's not hard, it's not necessarily difficult, it's just a little list. Very silly. Alright, that will have to do for me today. I understand it was a shorter stream than usual. Sorry about that, I'm more tired than I thought I would be, but as a consolation, you should expect a video tomorrow. So be excited for that. I think it's pretty good. But thank you all for joining. We got a little bit less. The video can't wait. It's been waiting for too long, and I'm way behind already. I know we got less players today, but that's fine. For me, it's not really about the quantity. I am just glad that people are still willing to do this. Sorry about my enthusiasm, but I'll be back in 2 weeks, stronger than ever, and then it will be modded. Probably Starstorm. We'll see. Okay. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.